Hi there. Let's talk about Antifa. Okay, I'm not a fan of Antifa. I am scared of Antifa. If Antifa are in any area that I'm at, I go a different direction. Antifa gets offended if someone merely films them. You know, they cover their faces because they're likely to do something illegal. They're likely to be violent towards people, and they don't want any repercussions over it. Now, sometimes people claim, oh, no, they wear the mask because fascists will try to dox them. Okay, whatever. If they weren't doing something fucked up, they wouldn't have to worry about that in the first place. Okay? But I'm not going to call Antifa fascist. It's stupid to call them fascist. But they're using fascist tactics. They're violent. But so every time violence breaks out somewhere, we should call it fascism? If there's a group of people, should we call gang violence fascism? Come on now, don't be stupid. Okay, I can't stand their tactics. I don't like what they do. Okay, but what they're against is their perception of fascism. Okay, what they perceive as fascism is what they're protesting against. Whether what they're protesting against is actually fascism or not, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But whatever. Something that I actually hope happens more is that when Antifa is violent towards people, that people will physically defend themselves against them. I would love, I'm sorry, and maybe this is wrong, but I'd love seeing some footage of some Antifa asshole who gets violent towards someone getting punched in the face. Yeah, I'd enjoy that. I'd get my jollies off of that. I'd enjoy seeing that. Okay? As much as I can't stand the Proud Boys, can't stand anything that they stand for, I enjoyed watching that footage of the Proud Boys beating up Antifa members. I enjoyed that. The reason why Antifa seems to be getting worse and worse in their actions is because nobody stops them from doing what they're doing. Nobody confronts them in any sort of significant way. Nobody fights back against them. So yeah, they're gonna continue to think they can get away with more and more and more. They can be as nasty as they want, and there aren't any actual repercussions for it, or rarely are there repercussions for it. There have been instances where there have been repercussions. There have been some Antifa people who have been arrested. It's happened, but not very much. I would love for Antifa to be worried about being violent because, well, they're worried that someone is going to physically defend themselves. I'd love to see Antifa try to do their shit in a place, somewhere in Texas. I'd love to see them try. Something about me, it's changed a couple times, and I changed back pretty quickly. Something about me, I am a Second Amendment supporter. I am a pro-guns person. Maybe I don't seem like I am. I don't talk about it very much, but I am a pro-guns person. I think, I believe in some, reasonable gun regulations, but I don't think, I'm not one of these idiots, I'm sorry, I think it's idiotic, who thinks that if you put strict enough gun regulations, it'll stop mass shootings. No, that's not going to stop mass shootings. It's going to stop it could stop a number of other types of gun violence, but it's not going to stop mass shootings. Sorry. It's not even going to put a dent in it. Not even slightly. Anyway. And then they deface property too. What's with Antifa defacing property? How does that help their cause? How does writing all cops are bastards over a monument of some sort, or over a business, over a Starbucks or something, how does that help their cause? And the whole notion of all cops are bastards, what kind of shit is that? Do they really think we shouldn't have police at all? Do they believe in that kind of anarchy? It's stupid. It's just stupid. So let me be clear. I don't like Antifa. I can't stand Antifa. But I'm not going to call them fascist. When people call them fascist, I'm going to say, hey, that's stupid. Because it is. Stop calling them fascist. Call them a number of other things. Call them violent. Call them reprehensible. But don't call them fascist. It's stupid. Anyway.